Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Seasons of Ghosts. I'm Kyo Zaber, the GM for tonight's chicanery, shenanigans, and/or good vibes, hopefully. And with me are tonight's players, who are also bringing good vibes and the action, which is a lot of, which is a good deal of our charm. Somebody who's very charming, JT. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm fantastic. I can't wait to Nopabera Bow these dudes back to the Stone Age. Because that's what we do.
Very good. Somebody who's good and very knowledgeable of the Stone Age, Mr. Moral Compass. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing well. I like dinosaurs. They're really cool. I recommend looking them up. That's way cooler than anything else in the Stone Age. Because, dinosaurs are awesome.
Wait, are you I Like Turtles kid all grown up?
No.
I think you are. You can't prove it. Your voice is differently.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody else who is very awesome and totally knows everything we're talking about, Circus. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing all right. Just got home from work, ready to go play around, do some fun stuff, cause mayhem, be the source of mayhem, be the recipient of mayhem in accordance with the teachings of the great Sun Wukong.
Very nice. And somebody else who is very good at mayhem, very knowledgeable, and or possibly an expert, History Eraser Button. How are you doing today, good sir?
Biggest fan of
I'm
mayhem.
doing good. Actually, I in some old gaming accounts, I was mayhem like me. So, yeah, I like the mayhem. I must chastise Mr. Moral Compass for moving dinosaurs into the Stone Age, which is
Wow.
of people who did not coexist. Despite all the great movies, people did not coexist with dinosaurs.
That's bullshit. Jesus used to ride a dinosaur. I've seen it. I seen it.
Yeah.
Christ was alive back then. He told me he seen it too.
But
Yeah,
Jesus
Zach
could
was,
just
like, shooting
make
lasers
a
and
dinosaur.
stuff.
That's why you see Jesus on a dinosaur. It's just boom, dinosaur. It's a miracle. But we all
So what's the
learned
problem?
in the 13th Warrior that humans only coexisted with Neanderthals.
We
There you
still
go.
do.
In the 13th Warrior, it does not specify that only with Neanderthals.
Did you see any dinosaurs around Beowulf? No. You saw
It was too cold
a
for them
Muslim
up there.
guy who was actually a Spanish guy.
He was
Technically, that
actually a
wasn't-
Mexican guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that
whatever.
wasn't Beowulf. That was, but basically
Bovine.
the Norse hero. Bovine, that's it.
Yeah, Beowulf.
No.
Anyway,
this was very good additional information that everybody was definitely wondering about. And speaking of Neanderthals, that'd be me, Kyo Zaber. I'm here to wrangle these guys or strangle one of those two. And with that, I said the thing.
You said the thing.
I said the
He
thing.
said the thing, chat.
Oh.
What did he say?
And with that,
No, you almost got me. I was just that close to saying it again, and
Is that something
All
you
right.
say all the time, huh?
possibly a little. It's a little obsessive. It might be a nervous twitch. So I have a brief heads up announcement from our head mod, Chrysanth. She forgot to make the announcement, but with the push for Legend Seeker, if we reach the halfway point, which she's rounding up to 36 uncommon members, Urudai will be playing Choo Choo Charles after he completes the Amurn. Won't that be fun?
that is
And
such a fun
in better
game.
news,
I like trains.
mhm, and
spider
in better
trains.
news,
Hold on. You
For just
know what this
two.
game is, Circus?
I know what this game is. It's a blast.
It's so funny. All the things you say are, you know what, and you know where, and a train game is the one
it
that's
is a-
not that.
Great jump scare game.
It is a fantastic jump scare game with spider trains.
Ooh. Okay.
uh-huh.
Erudai will
All
love
right.
I think there's going to be a
Yep.
lot of blurbs on that.
it. There will be so many blurbs, lots of shots, possibly peeing.
And the good news, everybody, is we're only 2 uncommon members away from that goal. So head on over to Legend Seeker on Patreon and be sure to go ahead and get support it. Arudai's got is putting a lot of good work into this, along with Frost and Moss, and we just got through some play tests. It was a fun time, and I'm looking forward to playing more Legend Seeker as she continues to progress and eventually reveal herself. All right, moving on from there, we are going on to benefits.
Speaking
First
of
big
revealing
shout
herself,
out. First big shout out to Velrock, who is now a mythic tier supporter. Due to that very generous donation tier, everybody gets an inspiration.
We like
Along
those.
with inspirations are very much important for our dear players. Along with that, we've got fan art from Mr. Moral Compass, fan art credited below. We also get an inspiration for Moonskull hitting 15K subscribers. Likes from the last stream, we're at 34. We're doing all right. Comments from the last stream, we're at 50. I think I got this. Oops. Timeout. I messed up. I made a boo-boo. I screwed up. This is the incorrect. It is wrong. It is what most people would definitely call wrong. The mythic deal is not incorrect. Again, big thank you to Valrock for going mythic and helping out Legend Seeker with that. All right, here we go. So, benefits for this one. Fan art, which will be credited below. Everybody gets an inspiration. Everybody gets an inspiration for Velrock's going to mythic tier. Likes for the last stream, we're at 32, so we got a little low, unfortunately. Comments, however, we're at 56. Thank you very much to all of our commenters. So in total, everybody gets 2 inspirations.
Wouldn't that be 3?
All right.
That's 3.
that should be 3.
Velrock fan art comments.
1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Velrock fan art and okay. Yeah.
Comments.
In counting in my defense, I wasn't paying close enough attention, and our Deerhead mod is unfortunately under the weather. So, yeah, we missed one. So that would be 3 inspirations to all.
Or is the Velrock one a hero point?
Yeah, I think the Valrock one is just an inspiration.
I believe it's an inspiration.
Okay.
It is a big deal, but we're going to go with an inspiration for now. If I have to fix it, it'll be fixed in post. All right. And as far as promos, yes.
Before you do promos, because we finished last session in combat, if we had any inspirations that we hadn't yet spent in that combat, do we still have those until the combat ends and then the new ones kick in?
You've got 2 choices. You guys can either take your stuff now and lose. Well, actually, yeah, you guys need to use up whatever you've got left over from the last battle first. I think we'll do the easy route.
But,
okay.
Well, okay, but then that raises the question: is if you had nothing less, can you go ahead and take your new ones now?
I need
don't
to
remember
double check
what the protocol on this is.
Okay,
it's whatever he decides.
We'll stick with whatever you guys have for now, and if you don't have anything, we'll go from there. I think it'll be fine. I think you guys will be fine. If anything, chat has the chance to try to help you guys out briefly through the rest of this battle if needed. Otherwise, because I think the way the other folks have done it is if you guys take these now, you potentially lose them after the battle. At least I thought. I'll have to double check that. So whatever you got right now is what you got. If chat wishes to help you, they will. And good question. Promos, the next thing coming up is Strange Eons this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our dear mod that's in there will be posting how you guys can support our heroes with super chats. Please feel free to go ahead and make do with that as you will. All right. And now, who would like to go ahead and give the recal to earn themselves an inspiration, which they can save or use during the battle?
I will recap.
Go for it.
Okay, we started off last session. We had been trying to use the ritual of transmigration to enter the world of the living, but we got stopped somewhere along the way in some kind of limbo, and we were we found this altar that needed apparently blood to open up a portal for us to get out of this limbo. And it turned out our blood wouldn't do the trick. But fortunately, there were these long-necked bastard Kagekuro? Whatever. Demons with really long necks. And plenty of blood in those necks. So we explored through the hallways, chopping off their heads one by one, gathering up the blood, until we ran into like 3 of them at the same time, at which point they scared the pants out of us, particularly scaring the pants out of Jinun and Xiangjia so bad they ran like Scooby and Shaggy with the zoinks! But nonetheless, we killed enough of them, we gathered enough blood, we opened the portal to the world of the real living people, where we found out we kind of looked a little bit odd and not transparent, but like fuzzy at the edges, and that if people were, close enough to observe us up close, they'd know we were ghosts. We looked around for the exorcists who we had seen in Willow Shore, but we couldn't find them. We found their trails. We also looked around in Willow Shore for anything we could throw over ourselves, any kind of clothing, anything to kind of cover up the weird, shaky effect. Didn't find anything. So we began following the trail of the exorcists on the way to Kara High, where we had learned that the bell and the lantern that we need are in Kara High. Also, we discovered that in the world of the living, we have some unusual powers that we didn't have before. We'll call them ghost powers because we're kind of ghosts. We followed the trail. We were on the road to Kara High. We came to a village. Still hadn't found anything to cover ourselves, so Jinun decided to break into a local house and we start throwing available clothing and blankets out the window for us to cover ourselves with. Meanwhile, Rakuro, who's not a dirty thief like Jinun, decided to actually look for a human to literally, do things the civilized way and just tell them, hey, we're here to help. We need some help from you. Can we buy some clothes? Which he was succeeded in doing. And the little old man who was going to be willing to sell him clothes came in. Turns out he's from the same house where I had just been emptying his cabinet. So, that was a little lesson to be learned. But the main part of that lesson is none of those clothes fit Sakasu well at all. The pants were too long, the clothes were too long. But we made by, and we were gonna, pass on having encountered that village, having maybe stolen some clothes. Rakuro paid for things. He actually gave the old man money. We're on our way out when Sakasu hears some unusual sounds coming from inside the house. Sounded like some violence. Sounded like some people, asking not to be terrorized. And so he ran to help, not realizing that the rest of us were already like 50 yards away. Opens up the door, and inside he sees at first what he thinks are the exorcist guys, except one of them has just transformed into a Naparabo impersonator, and battle ensued with Sakasu having to kind of fall back and wait for the rest of us to get back, at which point we started to, with the other supposed exorcists also turned out to be Naparabo impersonators, but they were not ready for our new mighty ghost powers. And so the battle rages on. What did I leave out?
I'm on fire.
Sounds about right. Oh, yeah.
Sakasu appears to be on fire because, as always, he is a master of deception and chicanery.
Oh, that sounds good.
I mean, they set me on fire.
They did. They just didn't do a very good job of it because you're a ghost.
Okie dokie. That is a very good recap. Take yourself an inspiration, and we are going to swoosh. Right, and now I need to alt-tab over to there's the Foundry. and let's get some music. Any music you folks hear is provided by the guys at Tabletop Audio. They have some really great soundtracks that I'm looking forward to using later on this weekend for table of some very great players. And I'm happy to play it for these great players and you, the great audience. All right. I believe that does it.
Players on the weekend? Are you cheating on
Players
us?
on the weekend. Not yet, but soon enough.
By the way, the
All right.
proper term for what Circus did is called a circusu.
All right. So, let me see here. This guy, he was scared. He was running away. Fleeing. Forced to run away due to fear or some other compulsion. On your turn, you must spend each of your actions. All right, so he already fled. And his fear went down 1. So, go ahead and do that. All right. He double thinks about what he was doing. He comes back and he sees Jin-un.
Is he did he go from fear 2 or 3 enough to make him run away to fear 0, or has he still got any fear on him?
He's got fear 2 on him.
Oh, okay, got it.
It only goes down by 1 at the yep. So let's see. He has a movement. All right, so he moved 15, 20, 25. So that's 1. Sadly, he doesn't have reach. So he has to take 1 more step.
I find nothing sad about that.
I mean, I find plenty sad about that, but that's okay because now I get to take my anger out on you.
That seems like a very, aggressive thing to do.
Very violent thing to do. It is. I am going to go ahead and, we're starting off. I need to go ahead and start off with a using. No, that's right. No, I can't. What am I doing?
Have you mistaken me for Rakuro? You seem to be out to get me. He's right over there.
That's okay.
He had to use
Sakusu,
extra
you are
movement,
up.
right? So he can
You see
keep
nothing.
moving.
I believe that my first course of action, as I have 16 hit points, is going to be to heal myself.
I fell out a window
Probably a good
yesterday.
idea.
Leave me alone.
Did you fall or did you jump voluntarily?
Same difference.
No, there was definitely falling. It's just that it started with jumping.
One more than funny
Right.
number, which makes it a good healing.
A better than good, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
That was
so
2 actions. The third action, just to change things up a little bit, I think I will cast Bonk.
again. Ow. How dare you cast bunk?
I cast Flaming Bonk.
Oh man.
Flaming Bonka. Oh no.
As he shouts, put it out, put it out, put it out, put it out!
Stop,
Flails
drop, and
around,
roll.
Smacks
Just
the
go prone and
Noporobo-
roll.
Smacks the Naparabo in the face with the flaming.
Nice. All right. Ji-Wen, you are up.
All right. So we're going to move in. Let's help out Jin-un. So let us go for exploit
Thank you
vulnerability.
so much.
Yep. Personal antithesis. And we're going to go for a strike. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2. Well, I probably can't get past him without some sort of roll, so I won't worry about it. And strike.
Yeah, you'd have to try tumbling through. That is a hit.
All right. All right.
Decent. Not
Yeah.
great, but decent.
That's all I got.
All right. You're on fire, young one. Let me put you out.
You can try.
Let's see. I like... Oh, boy. Choices, choices, choices. Okay, yep. Crow's right there. So he's just going to try first off to smack you. That's a hit. For 11 damage. Okay, now the big question. Does he try to spell you? Thing is Rokuro's right there. And he might take offense if I try to spell you. Let's see. So instead, he's going to try to leave. You guys have anything to make him stand still?
Yeah, my fist. Which I will use very quickly once I find the right button.
Yeah, and I won't be able to do anything to him.
Crows wouldn't trigger until he leaves this square. I don't think.
Okay, so he
No, wait,
tries
no, you're
to...
right.
Yep.
He's using a move action, not a step action. So yes, it would. It would be while he's in this square.
There is no
And
step
he's
action
going to
to
stand
right,
still.
right.
All right.
Ow.
Nah,
Let's go.
he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
That is... Yes, he is dead. I'm not
I
sure
didn't
why
get all
he
that,
hasn't gone...
persistent damage, but the rest of it, yeah.
He deserved
Yeah,
it.
that's very nice critical. What was that history?
I was just correcting Circus. There is the step action in Pathfinder
Okay.
2E in case you ever need it. It is an existing thing.
Okay.
All right, Rokuro, you are up.
I will go here and Tiger Slash his face. Because it is what I do. Hopefully
That's
it'll
a
be
hit.
20. Oh, that is a hit. Not my favorite hit, but still a hit nonetheless.
Very disappointed, chat. That guy had a good spell. He was getting ready to use it, but turns out Rokuro had a crit behind his back. All right, so that was a step. That was a hit. He's still up. Anything else, Rokuro? Okie dokie. Jin-un.
Ooh, let's see. This guy is near death. Let's hold back on our spells in case we have another encounter coming up, and just go ahead and try to spear him into the afterlife, I guess. I'm so confused about where the afterlife even is anymore. So target him, and
We need a map, but it won't help.
do our first strike with E. By the way, this cold iron, I don't know if it makes any difference to him or not. I don't think it does.
They're not.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. We try again. Although now with a map of -5, so much more difficult. But I might get a good roll.
That is a
I
hit.
did get a good roll. So damage. Weak damage.
Okay.
And third action is going to be a shield spell cantrip for myself. So target myself and shield. There we go.
I've given unto you, chat, a cat molesting the microphone. For good luck.
All right. There we go. Ah, well, he hasn't got much. He's not long for this world, so that's the wrong character sheet. Good thing I took a moment. Strikes at Jenoun. All right, that's one.
Eek.
Oh, I definitely, that was a hit. That I'm definitely going to use the reaction to shield block.
Good call.
So on shield spell, what is my hardness 5? So that will make that a 5 less, and I will not be able to cast shield again for 10 minutes.
Can you
Sure.
just hit the block button?
Yeah. Yep. He should be able to hit the shield block button.
I guess I did, and if it still says 20, so
I think you need to hit the block and then hit damage, and the system should calculate that.
okay, let's see if it does. It still took
I can
20.
undo-
Why did that not
Let
work?
me take a look. Let me take a look.
I had shield cast on myself. Oh, you know what? I didn't drag the shield when I cast shield. I didn't drag the effect onto myself.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
I think it's too late.
Well, you
No,
give it a shot.
I undid the damage.
He's undamaged you.
Okay, but I can't block again, can I? I will try, and then I will try damage.
We're still do say no.
Eh,
All right.
oh well.
Just give me 5 back.
All right. Yep. Can do. All right.
Now
So
would be a
that
good place
is-
for a healer.
Strike 1. Here comes strike 2. Oh, that is disappointing. And last but not least, this was strike 3.
You're out.
Sakasu, you are up.
I will move there and cast Bonk. Again.
That's a miss.
I will hero point that Bonk.
What's
We're not here. Inspiration that Bonk. I don't have a hero point on me at the moment.
You still had inspirations left from the last session?
I had 2.
Good. All right, go ahead. That makes
Now
it
I
a
have
hit.
one. Huh? It's enough for a hit. And a hit might be enough.
A hit is indeed enough. What does it look like as you bonk this guy into oblivion?
Sakasu reaches up in between Jiwen and Rakuro with his staff. It extends right between the two of them as they're squaring off against him. Smacks him in the jaw, almost pushes him into the wall, and then he stops, moves him off, pushes him past Shangja and out the door so as not to make a mess of these nice old folks' home. And he ends up sprawled out on the front porch or the front yard, whatever is out there.
The cat already made the mess, though.
Very good.
I think at this
And then he
point,
proceeds to try and drag the other bodies out of the living room area here.
G1 will look at Rakuro and say, "I think I understand what you're talking about. Kill stills."
I'm going to battle medicine myself,
A girl just looks at you and says, "Suck it."
and I'm going to attempt to use the more difficult version of battle medicine. Expert level. Treat wounds. Looks like it succeeded. So 23 healing back for myself from battle medicine.
I'm gonna heal myself. They're not in battle anymore.
Let's do a 64 healing cone on all of us.
I'll let you do that first then.
Yep.
I'm like 4 from full, so if depending on how good we are, you know. I don't know how bad Rakuro's fucked up. Does it use any less of your pool to target it just at him?
No,
Or is
it's
it-
a.
okay.
It is a cone.
Okay, cool.
Once per hour, you
no reason
release a
not to take
wave
it.
of vitality energy in a 15-foot cone. You and each living target in the area regain 1d4 hit points per level of the relic. And the relic
Thank you.
is my
Thank
level
you
6
so
staff.
much.
You know what? I'm an inspiration net because that was trash.
Did that roll? Where did that roll go? Oh, 18.
That's a little better.
You know that?
By the way, just to Rakuro, just so you know, there's nothing about the battle medicine feat that says you can only use it in battle. You can use it in battle. You can only do it once a day unless you have something else that makes you non-immune to it, and it just doesn't remove the wounded condition if you're wounded. But there's nothing that says you must use it in battle. You can patch up wounds even in combat.
So it's an extra heal.
But again, it's one a day as opposed to treat wounds, which takes 10 minutes and can be done only once per at most an hour, I think. So yeah, you can definitely use your battle medicine on yourself, on any target once a day. So it's not just once a day to use battle medicine, it's once per target per day. So don't worry about we're out of combat. You can use your battle medicine.
No.
Add another 7 from my healing too, because it was a healing spell with the activation of Healing Wave. So
Well, that'll put me back to full.
my gloves give you an extra 7.
Thank you all.
Okay.
And I'm going to use, if we have a few minutes, do we have a few minutes? Can we spend 10 minutes?
Sure.
I would like to
mean,
attend to the elderly.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
going
gonna do that
to-
too, but you can do
I'm
it.
going to attend to Xiangjia.
Yes, that would be helpful. Xiangjia also.
Oh, wait, she would have,
received
yeah, she'd have been, never mind, she's full, because she would have been receiving the healing you did.
She
Thank
would
you.
have gotten 25 from me because
Yep.
she was in the cone.
Yeah, yep, she's fine.
About time you thought of me.
It's literally the first thing I did after the fight.
I fixed you.
Of course. Yeah.
Fixed you already. Us under 3-footers got to stick together.
She just pats Janoon on the shoulder. Pause, I should say. All right. So, Sakasu, what are you doing with these two defenseless old guys?
Checking on them, making sure they're okay, that they are not injured or molested in any way from these evil Naparabos.
All right. Go ahead and make a quick medicine check.
All right, medicine. I have that. I have that in spades.
Okay.
I have that enough that I
Easy
can roll a
enough.
2 and still beat a 15.
Mm-hmm. Easy enough. These old guys, they appear to have pretty bad bumps on their noggins. Not exactly sure what the Nopaboros had in mind, but they at the moment knocked the old guys out.
Nothing good.
They appeared not to have suffered any severe injuries. There's no risk of them remaining comatose in a concussion or from concussion. I prop them up so that they're not going to die while unconscious from anything like that.
Very good.
Do they need treat wounds to get the wounded condition removed from them? Or do they? No, because if they were only knocked out, they wouldn't have had wounded. That's if they were dying, which they wouldn't
Correct.
go into dying because they're minions and would just die.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the one who was awake and conscious, the Drakuro? You were dealing with the man you bought from. Where did he go?
I think he got knocked out after you left.
Was he one of these two?
Yes,
Was he one of those two, Kyle?
he was.
Ah, okay. I thought those were two others.
The ruckus I heard and came running for was him getting knocked out.
Can you describe the ruckus?
Yeah, it sounded like an old guy getting knocked the hell out.
That is for you Breakfast Club people out there.
Is there any way to detect these things? Just other than just seeing them transform?
I don't know if I have any spell that would do that.
I don't know. We should ask one of. Oh, wait.
Unless it is something that you can perceive with regular senses through careful observation, I would not be able to do it. I don't have any magical means anyway. What about, Jiwen, what about your lantern?
It's able to get rid of the darkness around something to make it visible once again, not to take away a form.
You can on Caleb something?
I wonder if these creatures... Shangja, you have a very sensitive nose. Do these Noperabo smell different when they are disguised as humans than regular humans smell?
Oh yeah, they don't smell like normal people.
How
No offense,
close,
to humans.
how close do you have to be to one before you can pick this up?
I mean, I need to at least be, downwind of them. Probably about 30 feet.
Next time we run into any people, I will try to maneuver appropriately, and you can give me a double paw on the ear if you think they are imposters.
I'll take a whiff. You can count on me.
Well, there we go. We have at least some hope of finding these things, my friends.
You guys are in trouble.
We will also have to keep an ear out for anyone assaulting the elderly, as these Dopaborobs appear fond of doing.
One of my greatest concerns is that there are already quite a few others that are already being impersonated.
Who knows how many people in Karahai are working for their leader, or were once people but have been displaced by these things. But that is a problem we will have to discover when we get there.
Agreed.
I wish there was something more we could do for these wounded people. I suppose
I look around for a
I
mop.
should pay for the clothes I took. I will put 4 gold pieces down on the table.
Sakasu is looking for a scrub brush or a mop or something to get the blood stains up off the floor before it seeds in.
Sure. It takes you a little bit. You do find a mop in the kitchen, some old floor brushes and that. Yes, Jiwen?
Jiwen's going to activate his lantern just to make sure that there's any other invisible creatures or other things like that around.
Okay. Nothing in the current room.
All right.
Is there any door along this northern wall, or is that only accessible from somewhere outside?
It appears to be only accessible from the outside. This, so just by the looks of it, it looks like they started out with a small house and have slowly been just adding on to it. They haven't put any thought into interconnecting some of the rooms.
Well, I cleaned up after us. I think we're good to go. What's taking you guys so long?
Should we search the rest of the buildings in this farm, or should we press on to Karahai?
Hold on, I need to know something first. Sakasu, do you wish to wander off and find someone else to fight before we leave?
Not especially. Do you wish to wander off and leave me with someone else to fight before we leave?
Your view of history is very tainted, I think.
I'll solve this dilemma and see if there's anyone to fight in this behind this door.
Oh, I'm sure you will find a bear.
No bear. Empty room.
Nice.
Boring.
I'll spend a inspiration point for there to be a bear back there.
That's not how inspiration works in this system, unfortunately.
They are not bennies.
That's too bad. That would have been
It
funny.
is unfortunate. I mean, I tell you what, chat, if you so wish to have these guys deal with some bears,
No need for bears.
I could be incited. If we get to $50 on the Miracle Bar, I think I can make something happen.
Yeah,
Up to you, though, chat.
I don't think anybody needs that.
I think we're all bared
Okay.
out.
You're
We
afraid
can't
of bears.
bear it any longer.
All right. Very good. You guys look all over and... Let me see.
Why does this keep doing this? God damn it.
Yeah, your face.
So sad, so sad. Go ahead and actually, for the search you guys are doing, first I better zoom out so chat can actually see you all. Go ahead and make me perception checks as you go around looking in the various places.
Got it.
Let us perceive.
Ooh. Wow.
Any day now, dice. Any day. There we go.
Okay. It's almost everybody.
Rokuro perceives
Rokuro?
like cats.
Okuro is drinking.
Rokuro is drinking.
I'll give
Okay.
you a head nod.
All right. Sakasu, you, as you're looking around, you do manage to find yourself a bag full of silvers and coppers hidden away inside this. It's kind of a barn storage. They've got a cart. They've got various seeds and such in there. You found it kind of buried away underneath some dirt.
How many coppers
Just
are
gonna
in
leave
there?
it there. You found you found about 126 silver and 36 copper.
Take the 36 copper and replace it with 36 gold. Because I'm a nice guy like that.
All right. Go ahead and if you've got 36 gold, subtract the 36 gold and give yourself the 36 copper.
Yep. On my way.
Very
And
good.
I say nothing.
I won't tell anybody either. Your secret's safe with me.
Did we actually bother to check the Nopera bows for any loot that they might have had?
No. You did drag the bodies out, but
I'm
you
going
did
to go
not.
back to the bodies and make sure that, I mean, if they were traveling around in guise of humans, they may have had coin. And I would feel no guilt stealing from them as compared to the guilt that Rokuro shamed me into for stealing from the farmers. So I go back and check their pocketses.
Okay.
What have they got
All right.
in their filthy pockets?
They didn't have any liquor on them, did they?
They did. In terms of liquor, you did find Sakasu. You did find an old flask. It is a very bitter and foul-smelling liquid in there.
Ugh. I'm not that hard up. I've still got decent liquor in my stores.
Okay. So, in total, Jenoun, you found You found 118 silver amongst all of the Nopabero rows. Their equipment doesn't seem to be very well made, as most of it is broken. You do also have 4 red robes.
Red robes, red robes.
I take the silver, and I don't really fancy dressing up in the robes of this faction, but nonetheless, if the others want to take the robes, who knows? Maybe we should keep them in case we need to try to disguise ourselves temporarily as them.
I take half a robe.
You guys hear a little bit of tearing as a Sakasu-sized robe is. I want to see a crafting roll on that. I want to see a crafting roll on that.
He used a handkerchief.
We're going to find some nice young lady, and she's going to say,
Aren't you a little bit short for an exorcist?
All right, Sakasu. Easily enough, you're able to make the appropriate tears and cuts. Doesn't look half bad on you.
Red was always my color.
Kyle, do you find it strange there's a phallic object sticking into you on the overlay? Because it is very distracting.
What?
Such is the way it goes.
The lantern below him.
It's a
Such
lantern.
is the way it goes.
"Oh,
It is a lantern. All right.
I'll be fine.
It will be fine. We must move on.
totally."
Sakasu has taken the time to cut sleeves into his cloak of red he made, but he's not bothering to put his arms in it.
I mean, there were already robes with sleeves, so they didn't need to have sleeves cut into them.
Well,
They need extra length cut off.
needed extra length cut off and
Yeah.
shaped so as not to be... I'm not quite as broad as they are either.
Nice handkerchief.
Karahai awaits. We should get back on the road.
Karahai does await.
Which way is Karahai?
That way.
To the east.
And
So-
east is that way!
Mm-hmm.
East, and then the road should curve to the north after some distance.
Indeed. So as you guys travel, you will have the night is going to approach as you continue on your journey. How is watch going to go this night?
Probably the same way it always goes.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it used to go like. Was it G-Win first? No. Jinoon was usually first, and then G-Win, and then Sakasu. I think that's what it was.
Yes.
Yes. That way, Sakasu's full 8 hours is uninterrupted, and Jinoon's is full uninterrupted, and the martial class that doesn't rely on spell casting necessarily can take the 2 4-hour rests to get to the 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mind me, please. Okay. This is where you guys will be camping for the night. First
Where is
watch.
the road?
The road is a little off this way.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Hey, Kaio, do you have that house mimic picture handy?
I mean, it'll cost you.
Hang on.
Just to clarify, the map, I guess the area is completely covered in snow.
There is snow, yes. It
The
is
cost
winter.
has been paid.
In summertime?
No.
Wait,
We're
we're in winter.
in
Yeah,
winter.
that's right. We hit winter. I'm
Summertime.
Sorry. I was mixed up on the season. Sorry.
We're not playing the
Oh,
Australian
boy.
version of Seasons of Ghost.
Mm-mm. Give me a
Why?
brief moment, Circus, and I will do what I can find. I will try to find it.
While you're adjusting things, Kyle, can you swap the layer or the on top between me and Xiangjia so that when we're overlapped, the smaller token is on top? Like, send to back on me or something? I don't know. Or send to front on Xiangjia would actually probably be safer. Thank
I
you.
did send to front. All right.
Thank
There
you.
we are. You are welcome. Let me see. All right. So, in terms of watch, go ahead and...
If we are going
Yes?
to camp here, we should get into this depressed area over here where we'll have some cover from anyone who might see us.
Too late. I already built a house.
The houses are not subtle at all.
Especially not that one.
Particularly that one. Very well. We rest in the house that was not there.
Boy.
That anyone traveling along the road will suddenly say, that house was not there before. I will go investigate it.
Why is it creepy faced? Who would go investigate this house? Only madmen would go and approach a house like this.
I'm starting to realize why folklore is coming about, and it's from people like Sakasu.
I set up my tent in these trees.
All right. You don't want to party in the Sakasu hut. I
No.
understand why.
It will
There's
draw attention.
But there's alcohol in the Sakasu hut.
There is alcohol in the Sakasu hut.
I have my own alcohol.
It has a fully stocked bar. And a sauna.
The climate is comfortable, and that means we will not suffer from any winter weather.
Very good. All right. So first watch. Let me see here. Nobody has rolled yet. So first watch, go.
First watch Sakasu or
It was me. That was
you?
me.
Okay. Yes, I am last watch.
So what am I going with? Why? What?
Perception for the watch.
Oh. Well, I mean, okay. I was gonna say, shouldn't that be something you roll secretly? Doesn't matter. I know I was fairly mediocre.
We're not rolling secret so chat can see what's going on.
Okay. Well, Genuine does not know
Pretend
that
to
he
be
is
surprised.
watching with a very mediocre level of skill.
Very good. All right.
Probably distracted by some kind of discussion of occult esoterica related to the spells that Xiangjia has recently learned.
Jinun, you're out and looking around. The hut is very nice and warm. And you just, as you're looking outside, you think you see a flicker off in the distance.
Towards the road or towards the north or south, I guess northeast, southwest?
See, you notice a flicker of flame off to the southwest.
I watched to see if it... Oh, well, I was going to say, does it get any closer? I guess it gets close enough to notice that it appears to be some kind of fey creature.
It doesn't. Figure stays off to the southwest.
But I can see what you've shared with the... on the screen? Okay. I will take a moment to try to recall knowledge about what that might be.
Go right ahead.
Okay. I cannot stop this from being a hidden roll
because I'm using the tool on Foundry. The one that gives you all the different skills that might apply.
All of them.
Yes.
All right.
So if it's a
You are
nature,
fairly-
a 30. If it's a cult, it's 31. Not bad. That was much better than my perception.
There we go. Box's house.
Nice. You are pretty convinced that that is a kitsune.
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 Like the
Fox
mortal
spirit.
kind, right? Or the because it's. I'm just trying to make sure. Are we talking the playable race, or are we talking the mythological spirit? I'm trying. Like, is this somebody who's alive or potentially a spirit? Or
It-
can I?
You can't tell from here,
Okay.
but you do recognize it as a it is a kitsune. Whether
Yes.
or not it's dead, alive, you're not sure.
And it's facing our hut, and it's got a source of fire, and it's just watching us from the distance.
With a baby.
It is.
With if I notice
Important
it's
question,
holding the
Kyle.
baby,
Is it wearing a tunic?
it appears to be
It
wearing a
is.
tunic.
Not, it is wearing some clothing. Yes.
But is it specifically a tunic? I want to know what we're getting into.
Well, you're asleep. I did not say I'm waking everybody up.
No, it's he's talking about this. He's talking about the stream. I play a game called Tunic.
A video game.
I
Where he runs around
it took
as
me a
a sturdy
moment.
fox.
She appears to be wearing
Help me, Chad.
the kitsune
You're
does
my-
appear
you're
to
my
be
only
wearing a
hope.
cloak.
If it's just watching our cabin and holding up its flame, to which probably is so it can see, I wait and see if it approaches any closer, or if it just heads off into the woods, because it hasn't done anything hostile. I'm just gonna watch it and let my companion sleep.
You watch the kitsune, and the flame she holds above her. Well, the flame, she holds above her dances, and her eyes flicker as her tails swoosh back and forth.
I'm going to see if I recognize that as any kind of spell casting action, and I will try to use. I'll try to, if so, identify what kind of spell, what kind of magic. How distant would you say? Are we talking within 120 feet, or within 60 feet, within 30 feet? These are very important things.
Yep, these are very important things. Let me use my fancy dancy ruler to make sure that this makes sense. Okay. Let's see. She's gonna about 40 foot away, and I can even put a token there just so we can make
Do
it
that
nice
now that
and
we're
legal.
getting close enough. Yeah, that's getting into the zone where if I think there might be some spell casting going on that may need to wake people up. So I'm going to. Is that recall knowledge to recognize spell casting stuff, or would it be Arcana, occultism?
I'm gonna go with Arcana.
Whatever the. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say whatever the I forget what you call realm of magic she's using. So an Arcana roll here. Come on, roll well, roll well. Oh, you 20, so close. Do I have any idea at all?
No magic that you're immediately aware of.
Okay. I am going to go ahead at this point, since there was flashing eyes and dancing tails, and it just looked like there could be some attempt to ensorcel. I'm going to wake up Jiwen and Sakasu. My friends, wake up! We have a strange visitor. A kitsune has approached our cabin. She is about 40 feet away.
Is she being hostile?
Not yet, but she has magical capability. That much is clear.
I am inclined to announce that we are aware of her presence, and at
I
least
grab
have
a
the
bottle,
opportunity
go to
for
the
something
door,
peaceful.
and wave.
Like that. Good approach.
All right. You You grab the bottle, you open the door, and you wave. I would like for you to make. Oh, that's not Xiangjia. Yeah, Xiangjia's like, make a diplomacy check.
Make a diplomacy check.
Get
Still
off of
Xiangjia.
All right, just go ahead and click on it. Xiangjia's like, you should make a diplomacy check.
But it's going to use Shangjia's will instead of the target's. It's going to use the wrong DC.
That's a good point.
It's 28 might still be plenty, but
28. Yeah, I can see what the DC is from here.
yeah, there you go.
Okay. As she proceeds forward, her visage does change to that of a human woman.
I will.
Are you offering me residence from the winter cold?
It depends. Where are you going? Where do you come from? What has you find yourself traveling at night in this winter cold?
Who is your daddy, and
And
what does he do?
My child.
I mean,
and
she is approached close enough that she, even though we're wearing regular clothes, would see our faces having the shimmery nature, right?
It is night out.
Good
And
point,
how
good
well
point.
lit?
Shimonai.
How well lit is your house, Sakasu?
It's got a cozy
Comfortably.
fireplace,
It does indeed have a cozy fireplace.
but we'd probably have put out the other magical lights to sleep by. Actually, but wow, you can just turn those on and off with an action. That's pretty cool. I love the cozy cabin. The cozy cabin is awesome.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. She looks at you all and she says, "Ah, my husband. He's partaken of too much sake one too many times. My child and I, we're on our way to any place other than this."
So she is holding a little baby, like the art showed.
Yes.
Is the baby
and
human?
as the baby does look human. Again, from the distance. So, when you were watching her as she approached, and she did change visage from that of a kitsune to that of a human woman. And for
Dragon Noodle
$5, Dragon Noodle Soup Gaming. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup.
Dragon Noodle picked up what I was laying
Pretty
down.
much. Yeah,
You guys
exactly.
went to kindergarten cop, but Dragon
No,
Noodle got it.
I knew where you're going with it. I just wanted to riff the other direction.
Took it the other way.
Why have you chosen Dewey? Your natural form is not unwelcome here.
You disguise yourself. Why so?
She lets out a sigh as her visage drops. Kitsune are often looked at as troublemakers.
You see,
I look at Shangjian and say,
you see?
Troublemakers, you say. Then by all means, come in.
You're in good company.
She bows.
Let
as she
Shangjia
steps
said
in.
head and say,
Shangja is well aware of this kind of perception, as am I.
May I interest you in some literature about the great trickster god of mischief, Monkey King himself, Sun Wukong?
May I interest you in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I've never heard. Please. As long as there's fire, I'd be willing to listen to your tale.
Before he begins his tale, I am curious about a little more of your own. Your husband, who you say drinks to excess and is no longer fit to stay with your child. Who is this husband, and is he following you?
Or you could come out and say that it was just a story you made up.
Do you have reason, my friend, to believe she is lying?
She did come to us under a different form. It would be a good story if she were a normal human. If not, then the story doesn't quite make much sense.
Did she change herself back to kitsune form?
She is in kitsune form, yes.
Is her baby also kitsune?
Her child also is.
Little fox-faced baby? Jiwen, you're correct. We do not know this woman. Woman, my name is Jinun Gong. What is your name?
Rin. You may call me Rin.
Rin.
And yes, my husband is out there, but he will not be joining us anytime soon.
And you are certain of this? Why?
Drink takes its fair time to wear off, and he's not very perceptive on good days when he's sober.
So,
Not the direction
that
I
you have
expected
left
that to
him.
take.
now that you have left him, where will you go? Alone and with a child to take care of.
I was considering Karahai. However, I do not know how welcome beastkin are there. I think that's the right term. We'll go with that.
But you could perhaps enter Karahai in your human form. Find out if you would be welcome or not. If not, travel on. Or attempt to stay there in disguise, although that would be more risky.
But stay
And-
there in my human guise.
And once there, what would you do?
Find work.
Do you know
That's
of the there have been other shape changes traveling in this land recently. We have run into several. They are not like you and simply changing between mortal forms. They are a form of demon disguising themselves as human.
I have not. The roads have been eerily... They used to be quiet, but now they're busy. Word has spread of a lumber baron whom seeks to harvest the willow trees from Willowshore, the cursed town that has long since been dead.
And
I
on
have
the
no desire to go there.
Rumors
you
of
have-
our demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Excuse me?
you
Exactly
have
what
You cannot be from Willowshore. The town has been dead for years. Many years.
many things, strange things have been happening in the regions around Willowshore. But you say you have you did not say you had seen. Have you seen this extra traffic on the road, these men who work for this lumber baron? And most importantly, if you have seen them, have you noticed any of them in red robes?
Yes, there have been men wearing red robes. There used to be few, but steadily their number appears to be increasing. I don't know what it means.
Out in the woods, you hear, "The tongue that fights the night wins no victory. Sleep is discipline. Needless words are just the ego refusing rest." Goes back to sleep.
We are talking through my shift, so it makes the company better.
Yeah, actually, I mean, it wouldn't have been that long. If it's been real time of this conversation, it would still be mine. So.
That being said, Saksunji Wen, would you guys try to go back to sleep while Jinun talked? Because otherwise you are interrupting your long sleep.
G1 will go back to sleep. Probably hitting a little bit more of the sake just to be able to make sure to get more sleep and not be worrying about what's going on.
Sakasu will, while resting, not necessarily sleep, because a long rest does not imply, or does not necessitate a long sleep, just a state of rest. So he will proceed to talk the kitsune's ear off. Let's see.
Sakasu, Rin may need rest as well. Perhaps it would be best to save this for discussion on the road.
Ah, yes, it is best to talk up the journey into the west, on a journey into the east.
Is she welcome to stay in the cabin with us? It is your cabin, after all.
She is welcome to stay with us as long as she makes no mayhem, but only mischief.
One last thing you hear from the woods. "Did you have the fox smell her?"
He's got a good point. Shangja's been within 10 feet of her for a good 20 minutes or so. So
You also seen shapes
10
in
minutes.
front of you two, in front of you all.
Yeah, and I'm going on some player knowledge here. Kitsune can do that, so that would be actually pretty normal.
I know, but that would still
that's not something that Jinun would necessarily know. So she hasn't done the ear tap.
Probably
So-
something that Sungja would definitely know, though.
Yeah.
Xiongja has not. She's been watching the woman quite intently. But no, nothing big.
There is another in our party. He does not like the big, scary, comfy house, so he went and camped out in a tent in the trees. Don't worry, the orc will not eat your baby.
I am very appreciative of that. Thank you.
You hear a whisper in the woods. "Undetermined."
It might be a very delicious baby.
Oh my word.
I don't like the look of that.
I will stay awake and continue my watch until it's time for Jiwen to take over. Or Jiwen, are you morning watch?
No, I'll be second, so
Okay.
you're good.
Yeah, and in doing so, I will be occasionally glancing over to make sure Rin is actually sleeping, and I will be alert to if she's trying. I'm gonna try to use whatever skill would be appropriate to see if she's faking it.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and. Oof, that sounded rough. It's all right. Go ahead and you can make another perception roll, just kind of keeping an eye on her. Jinun.
Yeah, I'm just rolling great on the perception.
She's
I don't know
much
that.
more
I
interested
think
in her tail.
if she's acting like she's asleep, I'm believing it.
Mhm.
I do. Although here's one thing I do know because of Xiangjia. She took back her kitsune form. How many tails? I will take the opportunity to count the tails.
Okay. You are noticing she has
17. We're doomed.
7 heads
has,
or 7 tails.
she has 5 tails.
Ooh, boy. I will, while on watch and while she is sleeping, and I will step, to the far corner of the cabin. Whispering to Xiangjia. Xiangjia, if I am not mistaken, when a kitsune has as many tails as that one has, it means she is likely quite a bit more powerful a spellcaster than Sakasu or I or you. Is that as you understand it as well?
Oh, yeah.
Very well. I will, when it's time to wake Jiwen for his mid-watch, I will whisper to him as well, be wary, she is significantly more powerful than she appears.
Very well. I'll keep watch.
All right.
Is that some lore we should share with chat? I mean, just so people have the background of why that matters.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Of the vanilla kitsune race in Pathfinder typically has from 1 to 9 tails, and it scales as they level up with either spell levels or number of ancestry feats. So a kitsune with 5 tails is likely in the neighborhood of 9th level. If I'm doing my math, 7th is 4th level. Is 8th. Yeah, in the neighborhood of 9th level, depending on their character class. And if they're a spellcasting class, they probably can cast 5th level spells. So that's why that is a little bit of detail that Xiangjia and Jinun were whispering about, is just to assess. She is no regular traveler on the road. She is a sorceress to be respected, or a very experienced adventurer, if not a sorceress. And given that we saw her cast spells, probably the former.
And Dragon Noodle Soup for $2. Dragon says we cook the fox into hot pot. Dragon needs some soup. All right. Jiwen, your
you
watch
missed
started.
Roy the Romulan's member message, though.
I did. Crap. Right. Roy the Romulan, who has just become a member. Does the fox agree to these terms? What does the fox say? Very good, Rory. All right.
I would like to know if a husband is trafficking the fox.
We'll find out soon enough. Won't we? All right, Jiwen. You spent your watch, seems to go on without a hitch. See, Dragon Noodle Soup for $5. Every time Dragon levels up, he gets more ingredients for his cooking pot. That tracks. Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup.
That is quite the hearty soup.
Mm-hmm. So, nothing weird appears happens during your watch. You do hear a little squeak come over from Rin, from more precisely Rin's child. He does kind of hold the child closer to her and doesn't make any other noise.
All right.
How many tails does the child have?
I don't think we could tell.
All wrapped up.
No. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. G1 is just going to be like staring out the window with the lights and just kind of like probably being a little bit more mesmerized by the snow just because of like it's getting to him about like, you know, all this time travel. Well, all this time looping stuff has to be right. So in theory, he hasn't seen the snow in such a long time. Bothersome.
But on the same token, well, yeah, you were told that you hadn't made it this far in other iterations, so this could very well be the first time you've seen snow in a very long time.
Right.
You don't realize it. I mean, you realize it, but you wouldn't have realized it. Boy, this is just fun and just going all over the place with time travel in it. Start going down that time travel rabbit hole of,
This is why he doesn't like thinking about it.
Jiwen starts thinking about time travel paradoxes as Rakuro's hand reaches out unconsciously and carves the words "no fade" into the tree next to him.
Wakuro decides to not think about it by not thinking about it.
but G1
Alright,
your
that-
watch,
Let it go.
your watch does conclude.
All right,
No
he'll
issue.
wake up Sakasu and you'll pass on the same warning to him that that Ren has 5 tails and that's supposedly dangerous, so be on the lookout.
I wake up, I check on them. They seem okay. Everything
Yep.
on the up and up. And then I assume my position to take watch.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Initiative.
Very nice. Excuse me. Gonna poke my eye with that hand because now it hurts.
It is-
All right.
Slightly better than the middlings, but not great.
Wakuro was going to tell them something else, but decided he would rather go back to sleep.
All right. So, upon looking out into the forest, you do happen to notice some movement going on up and over by Rakuro. Whoops. That is not the thing I wanted to move. You notice
Son of a bitch.
that didn't hide a bear.
Son of a bear. Nobody paid for that bear.
Fucking A. No.
Nobody paid for
No.
nobody paid for the bear.
No.
It's fine.
It's an illusion. It's a figment of Kyle's imagination. There are no bears.
Big Newton. Yep. The bear kind of. Let's see now, Rakuro, you're in a tent, right?
Yeah,
All
in
right.
the trees. Over there.
In them trees.
So, you do see a bear just out lumbering around, sniffing
some
around.
meat.
I throw a cork at the tent.
Oh, he sees a bear.
I see the bear. You're
Yeah,
asleep.
he sees the bear. All right. Go ahead, target Rakuro, and just, I mean, you're not going to hit Rakuro, but this is to see if you hit the tent. Make a ranged attack.
Ranged attack. Do I have ranged attack on my ranged attacks? Oh, hey. Let me do this.
How much do they pay you to F that bear?
Oh. Hang on.
See, chat, this is what's called a tease. We're still a little short on that initial offer, so. All right. You do not hit the tent.
You throw
Bear
like a
hears
girl.
some. The bear does hear something tink into the woods. And it begins
Oh, no.
making its way back into the woods.
All bear noises brought to you not by Tabletop Audio, but by Kyle himself.
Thank you. On the plus side, bear doesn't appear to have done any harm to the tent. Dragon Noodle
realized-
Soup. So the offer, yes?
I realize, having launched a cork at Rokuro's tent to alert him of the bear while missing and sending the cork off into the woods, leaves me with a bottle of uncorked sake. And do the only reasonable thing.
Of course he does.
All right.
Consider it part
yes.
of preparing my spells. I am a divine caster after all.
Very good. All right. Well then, the danger appears to have been averted, and gosh darn it, you have booze to drink. So,
What was
And I
the offer of
You never
bear,
told him
Kyle?
what the offer was.
Sorry, I
all right. Somebody else in chat did say, but I'll go ahead and say it out loud for anybody else who's just tuned in. If we get the miracle bar up to the $50 mark, the party might find themselves dealing with some bears.
$50 bear.
The bear is on the house.
On the one hand, I want to see the miracle bar grow. On the other hand, fucking bears.
I wish the bear was on the house. Literally.
All right.
Oh,
So, yeah.
well, no, it was like one of those. I wasn't sure if Recro meant literally or like if the bear was free, like on the house.
I mean, depending on what had happened, he very well could have been, but Sakasu's bad aim and decision not to engage the bear appears to have avoided that encounter. The morning comes.
For now.
Sun rises.
That was
You
the
all may go
rarest
of hit the...
of Sakasu
You get-
encounters. Where he didn't make it fight him.
Go ahead and mash the rest for the night button.
Oh shit. Look what
Dragon Noodle
did.
Soup for $88.
Oh
It has the
word.
snarfle face. All right.
Oh no.
You guys still, since that came in after I made the call, go ahead and make sure and mash your long rest buttons.
Could always be a day bear.
It doesn't have to be a night bear.
Give me just a
Alright.
moment. I'm considering whether I want to slightly modify my spell loadout for the next day, given what we've learned.
That's all right. I got to set up the scene anyway.
Sakasu does the most nurturing thing anyone has ever seen him and prepares a warm milk for the child as it becomes time to wake up the woman and child.
That is
Alright.
pretty fatherly.
Aw.
I prefer
Very
to think
nice
of
of
it
you, son.
more as crazy unclely.
He's a
Ah,
no
the
pearl bro.
crazy uncle.
No pearl bro. He's being nice to children. It is strange.
If he was a crazy uncle, he'd be getting the child warm sake.
Not that crazy.
Exactly.
Crazy, but not a felon.
Exactly. Hey, look, that worrisome initiative order and stuff.
exactly. And there's a bear in
Repiling.
All right.
Only one?
it. Shut up.
No, I'm still working on it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your sweet little head. So,
You asshole.
as Rokoro, as you are waking up and have gotten your tent all repaired, you see a pair of bears running through the woods. As they are running, you notice they are fleeing whatever the heck this is.
Oh shit.
So, I
An
was about to say
enchanted typing tree. I am frightened.
an enchanted typing tree indeed. You all may go ahead and roll into initiative.
But I don't want to.
Okay. I
This
won't
seems to
make
be the bear's problem. I don't see how this
Oh,
is.
come on. Oh, okay. I did get. Oh, no, I didn't get the right shit.
I just don't see how this is my problem.
This is barely going under.
I rolled the wrong.
Barely.
Yeah, it's same result either way. My initiative was not stealth based; it was perception based, but it's still a plus 12.
Oh, I don't have enough inspirations to redo that.
And look to Rin. Your husband doesn't happen to be a tree or a bear, right?
What are you talking about?
Or a tree bear. Oh god,
Girl.
everything goes before
I mean,
you?
no. Sakasu. Sakasu goes before you.
Doesn't look like the tree monster got an initiative.
He's waiting to hurt
Ow.
us.
Oh, I don't know. That's odd. I don't know. There he is. He does have
Thank you.
initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know why that was hidden. That was weird.
All right. Is everyone else up and awake and out of bed?
Yeah. It's morning. You guys are all waking up, having, breakfast, whatever breakfast you have, and
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed what breakfast you had.
okay. Akasu's looking out the window. It's like, this is a problem. Dramatically steps out of the creepy villa.
And the creepy villa instantly disappears.
You
Because
guys are
others can come and go as they please, but as soon as I leave the cozy cabin, it vanishes.
all right. With as you do so,
You
Rin
almost did
was
it.
sitting there. I did. I almost did. Rin was sitting there happily, just chewing on some food, and nursing her child, and now finds herself flat on the ground, startled. And you're still up, Sakasu.
All right. Seeing the tree,
Men
cannot
flying
target the
everywhere.
tree. I cannot target any of it. That's
You can't target it?
Oh, hang on. I think I know why. Yes, I know
Were you
exactly why.
Were you on measurement?
I was, because I was deleting my house.
Deletion of who's.
I would like to cast Bullhorn. I moved, and then I will cast Bullhorn. And then I would like to coerce the tree to go the hell away and stop scaring bears our direction.
All right. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
It says coerce coerce others. Coerce is an intimidation. Roll it with a +1 from the modifier for the bullhorn. I very loudly
This is
tell it to go away, but not effectively.
Nope.
And that
it
is my
shambles towards you.
Really made a difference.
All right. Jinun.
Hang on 1 second. I'm looking something up here on summoning animals. Because the key thing is going to be what level of animal I can get with a 4th rank summon animal spell. Maximum creature level 3. So a 3rd level animal. I am going to, since it's a Kitsune themed evening, use 2 actions to use the Call of the Wild feat from my Kitsune gloves. And that
called
is
the
going
wild.
to...
I said, you called the wild, and then she jumped onto my lap.
Oh, yeah, yes. But yes, I will cast Summon Animal. And that gives me, since I'm 7th level, plus my gloves are 7th level, half of that rounded up is 4. 4th rank Summon Animal will summon a up to 3rd level creature. And
And the range is 30 feet. So 2 actions and 30 feet towards the tree. So just right in front of Sakasu is where I will summon a... do you have anything handy that will give us creatures by level? Or do I need to look that up? Because I don't think it will act until my next turn anyway.
I gotta fix my cushion.
What level?
Third level. Third level creature.
Third level. Okay.
I see we have guests bearing a treaty.
All right. Let me let's see. Just any third level creature.
It has to be an animal.
Animal.
So not a
Right.
not a mystical thing. It's got to be like I don't know, a big cat, another bear, whatever.
Okay. Let's see. Go with. Let's see. Boop.
My tiger is back.
Okay, so that means it is actually summoned. Oh, let me get. I don't have control of it yet.
I'll work on it. Let's see. I wonder. Let me see if I have to delete you. Let's see. Configure ownership. If I was history, I would go with this. Oop. Let me try dragging and dropping it. See if you can move it.
I can. So it is summoned. Actually, I'm going to summon it a little bit of at off angle from the bears. Oh, I'm doing the wrong distance from me. Hang on 1 second. Dang it. I want a measure tool. Measure 30 feet. So that would be... Okay, I've got it now. So I'd be able to put it here. It will get 2 actions. What's its movement?
Its movement 30.
Okay. Then it's going to move. Oh, let me get it. Move there. And for second action, it's going to... I bet that tree has some good reach, so I'm going to have it move just to here so it can set up to go circle around the back of the tree when it gets when my next turn comes around. And that was 2 of my actions. The remaining single action Rakura's too far away to affect, so I will instead do it on Jiwen, target him, and cast Nudge Fate, the ever popular Nudge Fate, which again is if a +1 will turn something from except from a success to a critical success, but anything else, it won't do success to critical success, but it'll raise anything else if +1 would raise as the result. So you,
all right.
Let me actually click cast. Nudge Fate is now on you. And the Familiar of Balanced Luck, let's for now... Is she close enough? Yes. No, she's not. It's 20. So Jiwen will actually also get a +1 armor class from the Familiar Balanced Luck effect.
Thank you.
Which is only till the start of my next turn, but the Nudge Fate goes beyond that. And I'm done. Thank you for the help
Great,
with this summons. I know I haven't pulled that on you yet, so...
That's all right. It's part of the fun of the game. All right. Let's see. The bear is running. It is not pleased by this tree. Let's see. It is going to go this way, and Sakasu, you made loud noise. It doesn't like loud noise.
I was hoping loud noise would scare it the other direction.
Nope. He's gonna cry at you. All right.
Bad things
Then
happen.
it's So it moved, and then it started its attack. It's going to now try to bear hug you. Oh no. You are grabbed.
Oh no.
And then it lets out a loud and tries to chomp at you. It misses.
If it's fleeing from this tree, would it grab something, which means it's now not able to move without giving up the grab?
Would think so.
I mean, I can certainly see the claw and the chomp, but that means it's also kind of pinned when it was fleeing the tree. Anyway, we'll see. I'm just food for thought for you.
No, you're making a good point.
Yeah.
This bear comes rushing forward, and it is going to.
This boy.
It is going to look at you, Jiwen. And it is... He's going to, It is going to go ahead and let strike out at you with a claw, as it is very, very afraid. It is afraid, it is panicking, and it is missing. I am very displeased with that. It's going to swing at you with its other claw. All right. 2 misses. Hi, bears. All right. Rin is very not pleased with this at all. She's like, what is this?
The bears.
She...
They ruined her breakfast.
We have a bad history with bears.
She looks between the bears, the tree, and her little cub. She definitely takes a step back. As soon as I get off of the
measuring
tool. And she is going to... let's see here. She has a few spells. She is going to cast... let's see. Come on. Why aren't you working?
Why aren't you working?
I don't know. Character sheet is disagreeing with me. So she is, since I am fighting with this, what do we got here?
Do you have something targeted?
No, the spell just isn't working on her sheet. And no, she targets herself, and you. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, creature wastes its action. Cannot. All right, that is actually a terrible spell.
Why does she only have terrible spells prepared?
Because she wasn't built for this. She's going to move away, and she's going to go on full defensive, guarding her child for the moment while I figure this out. Jiwen, you are up.
All right. I didn't say otherwise, so it's Lantern and Katana. Activating Lantern as a free action, and then going for Exploit Vulnerability and Slash twice. And
That ow.
Ooh.
that's
Ow.
just the exploit vulnerability, unfortunately.
But still.
It's really cool. Ooh. That is just a hit? That's crazy. Oh.
Ah. Bummer.
All right.
Okay. Second attack miss. That's scary.
Yeah. All that
A little bit.
all that great exploit and then a kitten roll.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you roll his dice?
Let's see. So there's
No
a
rolling for
tiger over here. The giant tree is going to stop shambling towards the bears, and it's going to go over and try to take care of this tiger.
Oh, I just thought about it, but would the nudge fate to 23 hit the bear?
No, sadly it will not.
Okay.
Good question.
What? These are
Well,
pretty
35
badass
was
bears.
only a hit, so...
Yeah.
Or 33,
Good point.
33 was only a hit, so a 23
Yeah.
would not have been a hit.
Yeah. Good point.
Otherwise, a 33 would have been a crit.
All right, Tree, you got to work with me here, buddy. Let's see. That is a hit, even though I have that. There we go. All right, get that targeted so it's done right going forward.
Where is the lion?
Oh my.
So it moved, and it's going to strike out with its branches. It misses again. All right, and last but certainly not least, Rokuro.
Mm. Is the bear trying to kill Sakasu, or is it just trying to run away?
At the moment, it has him grappled. You're not really sure what it's doing.
Okay, I let him kill him.
Good call.
I kid.
Aw.
I know, you want him to die. That's very nice. I'm trying to get
I'm
him a
very
stance,
rude.
but it doesn't want to seem to let me. I'm in the wrong place, that's why. Here we go.
Tiger Claw.
Tiger Thrash. I don't know what this target is within Lantern's bright light thing is. Do I click this? Does it help?
I'm
Maybe
not.
If you're
not
trying
within
to
the
recall
right.
knowledge or get visual perception on it, yeah. But that's the effect. It's a status bonus for perception checks and recall knowledge.
This is useless. Okay.
Not really.
Such is the way it goes.
It's useless for you right now. And yet you still hit him.
Huh. Apparently.
24.
Very much.
All right. Let's see here.
Sorry, bear. You got in the way.
All right. Let's see. So, yep. Anything else, Rokuro?
Nope.
You got it, dude.
I never
Sakasu.
get any haste anymore. Or I would beat this bear to death.
You were too far
strikes.
away. You were like, it's only
You're
got
dealing with a
30-foot
bear
range.
hug.
I'd tell it to leave me alone. Can I flick it? It is an attack action.
You can
Then
try to
you'd
flick
have
it.
to.
Huh? Go ahead. What? What's the? So what were you gonna say? History?
I'm not saying nothing.
Nothing. All right.
Can I can I make a touch attack spell against it?
Touch attack spell.
If I am correct, I believe if you take an attack while you're grabbed, you have to make a DC 5 flat check.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can certainly give it a shot.
All right. Flat check is 5. Excellent.
Success. It automatically did it.
All right. It automatically did the. Oh, you tease!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
2 actions. Oh, motherfucker. Budgeting. There we go. All right. The bear goes away.
All right.
20 feet into the air and knocked back 10 feet towards the tree.
All right. You and the bear. You are currently grappled. Fly all the way back.
I flick it and I fly up.
I'm
with
not sure
fence.
grapple works that way.
You don't think grapple works that way?
I think if I don't know
think
for sure.
banishing touch works that way.
Well,
I think it's
when you flick it, it's forcing movement onto him, and if it has forced movement, I don't know if it has the ability to hang on to you.
Is it teleporting or moving him?
It's physically moving him because it actually knocks him back into the air.
Grapple.
Okay. Let's see. It is grappled. It is. Let's see. Not. There's a deal higher. Let's see here. That would take place of the. All right.
I'm checking.
Yeah. No, that's all right. So I'll for the moment I'll roll. You knock the bear back. You. Whoops. Uh-oh. I got rid of one of your. That's not good. I'll have to fix that later. All right. You knock the bear back, and he goes flying, lands by the tree. Okay, so he was 20 feet in the air. 6. That's not for you, Sakasu. There we go. All right, lands kaput. All right, you still have your action. I believe you have the
10 left.
2 action, 1 action. Okay.
My other 1 action is going to be to move there.
Grapple is an athletics thing.
I need to find that. All right. I'll
Doesn't say
do that
there.
later. All right. Anything else, Sakasu?
All right. Official ruling. If the spell succeeds, it deals damage and launches the target. If the target is pushed out of reach, they must release you, breaking the grab.
That's
Nice.
what I thought.
That will be.
That's-
It'll be fine. All right.
That's what I was thinking too. Okay.
Yep.
And that's what we ended up going with. I just
Yep.
looked it up, and yep,
No,
2
double
action
check.
flick. 2 action flick him on the nose, bad bear. 1 action move to give Jiwen a flanking bonus against the other bear. That is my turn.
All right. Jinoon, you are up.
Okay. First I'm going to do 1 action to sustain the summon spell, controlling the tiger in the process. It appeared to me that the bears and the tree seem to be hostile with each other. And even though the bear may be fleeing, it is nonetheless a hostile adjacent target. So the tiger is going to move. The map isn't letting me, but he's going to move to behind the tree so that he's on the other side from the bear. Thank you. So that he is flanking. And then he is going to take his tiger attack, which... Oh, it looks like I can roll that from the token if I have a... Where is it? Attacks. Yeah, sure enough. He's got a 1d10 plus 7 piercing with his bite. He's going to try to take a bite out of that tree. Oh, I should target the tree. I didn't target the tree. 28. I did target the tree, I guess.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It says cave bear, but is the 28 hit on the tree? Because I had the wrong thing targeted.
28 does still hit on the tree. As
Okay.
much as I wanted this thing to have that high of AC, that would kind of be a little rude.
So the damage for the tree is going to be not that
enough.
impressive. That seems like the tiger should be able to
Hey, boss
get more
man.
than that.
Why do I feel like the IQ in the room just went down by 50 points?
But the size of the brain and the smoothness of the brain it's glossy.
The tiger's claws dig into the wooden bark of this monstrous tree, and you do note that while they do leave claw marks, it's not very effective.
It did not
Yeah,
felt
we
the-
don't like that.
Also, before I forget, the bear takes 10 points of falling damage too.
I shorted it. Okay, I'll take care of that. Please, can anything else?
Yeah, because that was
Lion
only one action. So with the other two, let's cast on this bear that is menacing Jiwen a void warp, because I know regular bears are not immune to void damage. So let's go ahead and cast that.
You never have a bear shortage.
There you go. It needs to save or take the damage. Or it
Okay.
will take half damage if it saves. So it'll take
It
half
saved.
damage.
You got it.
You're kidding me. 5d4 and I got 1, 3, 1, 2, 2. Great. So yay, it takes 4
free.
freaking damage. I'm done.
Okay. Let's see. This bear pops up. It looks at the tree, shakes its head, growls, and looks back at Sakasu. And it approaches Sakasu.
Not again.
Decides to chomp at you. I said it wants to chomp at you. All right, Sox, you are just nimbly dodging back and forth, left and right, avoiding avoiding the teeth.
Not the
G-Wen? This one lets out a roar, and it is going to try to claw at you. Nope, I need to cancel that because I was targeting the wrong one. I can either confirm nor deny if I was targeting Sakasu. All right, that's a hit.
Boo.
Yep. He is going to try to grapple you. I got that selected.
Oh yeah, I'm resistant to slashing.
That's good. And now he's got you.
I don't like that.
He is then going to start trying to maul you with his fierce jaws. Ooh, that ain't good.
Stop it!
And he noms on you with his first nom, and he misses with his last nom.
Oh my word.
All right.
Hey, before you go to Ren, because
Yes.
the tiger hit the tree, even though it didn't do a lot of damage, its bite has grab. So much like the
Yes,
bears
yes, it
have that,
does.
so it should get a chance to grapple the tree. And let me see if the actions is listed there for that one. It looks like it is. So, and this would not have a map on it because it's like the bears are. So under athletics, grapple. Where's grapple? Climb, grapple, normal. Okay, and let me make sure I have the tree targeted. I didn't, so I'm glad I checked that. It will hopefully grab the tree.
Unfortunately, not enough.
No, it does not. Well, it was worth a
It's
shot.
hard to. It's hard to wrap your hands around a tree.
Okay,
right.
back to Rin.
Back to Rin. Rin, she looks up at Rokoro and looks to Yujin. Is he one of your friends?
So who did she ask that?
To Jin-un, she asks, pointing
And
at
for
Rokuro,
Kuro,
is he one of your friends?
That's the one who
Yes,
won't
he's
eat your baby.
he's the orc who won't eat your baby. Probably.
All right.
Undetermined.
She points at Rokuro and she casts Haste.
Ooh. I like her.
All right. She had to take a step to do it, so that's all 3 of hers. Ji Wen.
All right, let's see if I can break out of this. All right, so escape. I can use unarmed attack, acrobatics, or athletics. I think the unarmed might be the best I got. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use inspiration.
It's a hit.
There we go. So I escape. I think that's how that works.
That is how it works. Yep. You take your action. You are no longer good. You are good, but you're no longer,
So escape is an attack action. I despise that. All right, so we are going for demoralize. See if I can at least lower the AC and such.
It is frightened.
All right, and then
Is that what I
try
need? No, I probably not. I'm just checking. It can't become a critical success from a success. Sorry.
Good call. And that's a
all
hit.
right, nice.
And you should be flanking with that as well, if that matters.
It doesn't turn it into a critical, sadly, but I mean, it hits a hit, and here comes the damage. All right,
I'm helping.
Very good.
All right,
You are.
thank you. That'll be all my actions.
All right. The tree is definitely not pleased with the tiger. And it's going to continue working on taking out the tiger. Oh, that ain't good.
Well, sometimes you have a tiger, sometimes you have a paper tiger.
All right, I applied the damage, so please don't double apply it.
No. Damn it.
And last but not least, wow.
I think the tiger's bitten it.
The tiger, unfortunately, is done.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it slowed him down a little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kept him busy for at least a round. All right. Rokoro, you are up and you are hasted.
I will go to him and frank him. And then I will tiger thrash him. Hopefully, I will make him cry. I have
That's a
done
hit.
so.
Nice.
That's bad. And now I will
All right.
flurry his hose.
All right. That's a miss.
Is it?
I mean, for the moment.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I shouldn't, though. How bad are you looking over there?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I got him. I'm right next to him.
That's a hit.
Might be. Oops, that damage should be halved. Unfortunately.
Oh, oops.
That's not halved.
doubled.
That
That's
wasn't halved. Well,
It was tapped in the other direction.
the pile of goo on the ground gets hit points. Great. All right. Okay, can I fix this? I can fix it. Foundry ain't gonna like it though. All right. I ever
Foundry
stored
never
HP. No, it doesn't. Okay, I got where this is at. There we go. There's. Okay, he's semi-alive. Anything else for Koro?
No.
Can
Right.
he fix it?
Did that not do
he
enough?
can.
It's bare. It's still there. It's.
It's barely
working
alive.
well. Yeah. Sakasu, you are up.
I don't like this bear. He's not kind. This other bear is still alive. And I have flanking on it. I cannot target it though.
Just make a roll and I'll let you know if you hit. That's, again, the joy of undead tokens. Foundry don't like them.
Yep. I think I may need to hit it again. But yes, this bear has not learned its lesson, and it is in line with becoming a projectile. I would like to throw the bear at the tree.
Tree bear.
Okay.
Again.
That's a hit. All right. Let's see here. By
20
that,
feet into the air, so 10 foot of 10 points of damage, and 10 foot of distance that it could not travel because it ran into the tree. It and the tree will both take 10 points of damage for collision.
Okay.
That was one action.
All right. That is one action.
For my second action, I would like to cast Bonk on the weakened bear. I have a kill-stealing
You might.
reputation to uphold.
That's a miss, though.
I will roll one of my 3 inspirations to try and hit it again. Oh, wait, this is that wasn't even... There.
That is in the opposite direction of where you were trying to go.
That is indeed. And
All right.
for my third action, I would like to use my Sandals of Bounding. To jump off into the woods. Or into the rocks, anyway.
Oh, and nobody made a Muppetosis is not real Kermit thing and not
Right.
safe for work artwork. No.
It isn't
Very
real.
good.
I swear by every fiber of totally real hair on my head, Muppetosis is not a thing.
But somebody who is a thing, Jinun, you are up.
Alrighty, let's first target Jiwen and then we'll battle medicine him. Then treat wounds. Let's go with expert battle medicine. There we go. A 19 hit for him. And then let's look up at the horrible tree creature and summon up some new magic and give it a vision of death.
Oh, no. All right.
I will force it to see a vision of its own death, probably in a forest fire. It's a horrible one. 86 mental damage if it doesn't make its will save.
It's just a normal success. It still gets the frightened.
And it takes half damage, so let's roll the damage.
All that beautiful bean footage.
It'll take 15 damage.
That it did. Very good.
And that was 3 actions. I'm done. Oh,
Okay.
Shang-Chi is still with me. She is not. She got left behind. Let me fix that. There we go.
Now I'm with you. All right. Let's see here. This one is definitely not feeling that good. Sakasu ran away. That is very, very irritating. Okay, let's see here. Evens Rokoro, odds the tree. Odds the tree. It's going to attempt to make a claw swipe at the tree. Wow.
Tree bear.
And it hug the tree though. Oddly enough, it can. Okay. Further attack. Still a hit. Bear hurt itself somehow in confusion. I don't understand that myself.
You'll understand one day.
All right. That crazy bear did its thing. Now the undead bear is going to continue its rampage against...
Wait, that's an undead bear?
The token.
No,
it was a token thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
He had to resurrect the token that got auto-killed by Foundry.
Mm-hmm. All right. It is going to try to craw at Jiwen. Barely hits. No pun intended.
Oh, man.
All puns intended.
I
You're trying to get
just
me in
gave
trouble
him those
for
hit
sand.
points.
Intend your pun.
So once
Coward.
again grabbed. It's going to try to bite you. It does bite you. And it will bite you one more time. Or not.
No,
No, I don't think I applied the
that
treat
time.
wounds. I did. No, I did. All right.
Okay. All right, Rin looks over and notices you are having a really difficult time and you're still with a bear. She is going to cast 2-action heal on you.
Where?
Go ahead and apply healing.
Nice.
Or are you able to click on that? You can.
Yeah.
Good. I don't know why I told you to roll a flat check for
some
that.
reason.
Just make sure that the healing applied to you.
It did.
Right. She cries out, I don't have much left. Jiwen, you are up.
All right. You know what? Let's see. I'm willing to try to slash this thing, even though I'm grabbed. Nah, wait. Did it?
Yeah,
okay.
double
It
check.
didn't do the flat check. That's weird.
Okay.
Did it
Well, I
correct?
couldn't
because-
target it.
Oh, because
Yeah.
yeah.
Does
You,
it
so
23
you
hit?
made the flat check. It does hit. Go ahead and
perfect.
roll damage.
All right. So.
All right.
That's right.
With that, the bear slumps down to the ground. Actually
the
dead this
thing.
time.
For real dead.
Oh, no. All right. So there you have it, Jiwen.
All right.
You have a
So I
bear.
have 2 actions left. No more grab. So, everything is gonna be double move. Yeah, I don't want to get close to that. I'm just going to demoralize the bear over there. And
Are you close
yes.
enough?
I think so. It's vision. Oh, 30
Yep,
feet.
you are. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 30 feet. But I think in that the closest square to you 30? It is. No, it's 35. Damn it.
I'll blast it. Okay. Well, I'll just move up a little bit and then do it.
Yeah.
So, success.
All right. That is
And that's the end of my turn.
Scared bear, scared tree.
Very poor bear. Poor bear. All right. The tree does not appreciate being grabbed by a bear. It is going...
It's going to fail at everything because it's scared.
There's always a chance. First, it's going to try to get out.
He was after the bear because he's a fir tree.
Oh,
Right, as, like I said,
ouch.
that was a thing. All right. Well, then it's just going to continue branching out. I can say these things because Chrysantha's asleep, and I don't have to worry about reprisal.
Do you think she has to do the VOD? She's gonna see this.
I don't think we get a VOD.
You made that.
Oh,
You
that's
made
right.
that
We
up.
don't get VODs because we're the bastard child show.
The best
The
show.
best show on Moonskull, and we get treated like Oliver
we
Twist.
don't.
But at least we have an intro.
No, we don't.
Unlike
Yes,
some
we do
other
have it.
shows.
We do have an intro. That
I
is
am.
that.
It's all because it stems from what happened when we had Signal of Screams. Ever since when we became Noel's favorites, that's when our trouble began.
Yes,
We
that
were
is
the
true.
AP class.
Yeah,
But
set everything against
Procurement.
us.
If I go behind the tree, will me and the bear flank it?
Yep, because
for the moment.
it doesn't have to be your ally. It just has to be something that's hostile to it.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
I will do so.
Kaio's a bear. Could be a type of bear. Oh boy.
You're a
all
monster
right,
and
keep
legend
going,
seeker
Rokuro.
now,
Oh
Kyle.
my god.
I'm sorry.
That's a
about
hit.
your
I know.
tree,
I
Kyle.
mean, I hate it, but I got to give Arudai that one. It's awful, but it's good.
All right. The tree splinters and is no more.
Stole the bear's kill.
Nice.
All right. So you did your hasted move. You did a smack. Now what you gonna do?
I'm gonna move again,
You know
Okay.
what you must do.
away from the bear.
That's not what you must do.
I don't want to kill the bear. He's just scared.
I agree.
All right.
He bit me
Sakasu,
twice.
you're up.
He has a taste for
Yeah.
Sakasu.
Well, I mean, that's between you and the bear. I mean, I don't want to get in your affairs. One of y'all needs to get like speak with animals, calm animal, something animal.
It's a nature
I'm not
thing.
gonna
One
run
action.
up to the bear and not be able to hit it.
You would have had one more action, wouldn't you?
No, that was my one more action, to run away. I would have had to run to it and do nothing, which is foolish.
Yeah, remember the Tiger Slash is a double
Oh, yeah.
action attack. So he had used the moving away was his fourth.
Uh,
I have learned. It took me a while,
Yep.
but I have learned.
Oh, speaking of,
This is why haste. I'm really glad she was close enough to haste you. That was quite useful.
haste on me is the best thing there is.
hell yeah, it
Besides
is.
3 attacks and movement. Usually.
Exactly, and then in that's gonna very often be a flurry of blows, which is
Well,
getting
that's the
any more
3
mileage.
attacks,
out
I
of it.
mean.
Exactly. Yeah, what a tiger slash and a flurry, and yeah, it's good.
you know what?
What you thinking? What you thinking, Sakasu?
The bear needs to make me a will save.
Ooh,
Bears are very known for their will.
You didn't make it a scare bear?
Oddly enough,
Yeah,
yes.
he's gonna
That's
make it
still
real
a
scary.
success, but
Oh man,
okay. It's
46 mental and frightened one. So
Yeah,
that's gonna go to
so
frightened
mean.
two.
There should definitely be a Kyle bear in Legend Seeker, but it has to be like really, I don't know, nice.
all right. There you go. 9 points of bear
Mental
spook
damage.
damage.
It is a scared bear.
It has to be the opposite of a Canadian bear.
It is very scared bear. All right. Jin-Un, you are up.
Let me see. Did I still have that? Does it need to understand language? Yes, it's linguistic crap.
Sorry, these aren't common bears.
Yes, these are bears that speak bear, and I don't speak bear. I am going to move closer so that I'm within. I mean, I'm going to measure something quick here. Let's see. That's a good square to be in. So move closer to where I'm within 30 feet of it, which is I am. And I am going to try to give it the intimidating glare to put even more fear on it so that it perhaps will decide to run away from us.
It'll put its frightened 3, which is not quite panicked.
Yep. Let's go with, where is it? Where is it?
Fleeing.
There is demoralize. Because it doesn't have to, I don't have to speak its language.
Ah, damn, I shouldn't have ran. I should have just scared it.
Damn it! Not a good roll.
Should've.
But you know what? Shangjia will also attempt it.
I never use my intimidation. Waste the action. I could hit something twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Onjok, good try.
If you had a big
Let's
brain
see.
and real hair, you'd remember to use your intimidation.
Yeah, she just is going to growl at it. And does even worse than me. I selected her token. Why did it roll off of me? Anyway, neither one of us succeeded. Neither one of us succeeded.
All right.
That was actually, so far, that was only 2 actions. Last action will be... Oh, I can't do that to someone. I was going to try to drop a shield on somebody else, but I can't. So I'll just put shield on myself.
Call. All right.
Not Figment. Ignore that.
Big Newton. Yep.
And this time I'll remember
Alright.
to put the effect on me.
How smart is this bear? Not very smart. All right. That's right. So it's got, let's see. All right. Evens Jiwen, odds Sakasu. That is very unfortunate. It runs up
For
to
the
you
bear.
in a very scared manner and tries to slash at you. Actually, that'll be fine. Okay.
Why does it keep hitting?
I don't know.
Evil.
It also grabbed you.
You know how I feel. He always
God
hits me.
damn.
Yeah.
All right, and then this is its last move.
I've become the new JT.
He only rolls well when things have fear, so that he can overcome it. Yeah, the tree didn't
Evidently.
though.
Battle
All
bear.
right.
It's like Cringer, but unless it gets enraged, then it becomes Battle Bear.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I want?
That's its secret. It's always scared.
All right. She notices you being, oh, you're having a real rough time. And she's like, try this on for size. She's in,
Okay.
40 feet. Oh, she needs to move.
She's
There we go.
embiggening you. You've been embiggened.
There you go. All right. Let's see. You're not quite large enough to be to break out of the grapple, I don't think. But the bear is
No,
all
he'd have to
weirded
be-
out.
I think 2 sizes bigger than the bear to do that.
The bear is a little weirded out at the fact that this little skinny guy now has bulked up. Ji-Wen, you're up.
All right, so let's do. I'm gonna exploit for an ability first. Okay, and then I'm going to go for an attack, even though I'm grappled. I just don't want to waste that +5.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh, it didn't flat check.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing the flat check for you. It does.
Yeah,
It usually does that.
It's weird.
Yeah, that is odd. So yeah, you
Alright.
failed the flat check. Do you want to try to?
Second attack.
Okay, that
Wait.
go ahead
What
and
did he
roll
roll on the flat? Wait. He rolled a
rolled
4
a
on the
four.
flat check.
4.
He's got
Yep.
Nudge Fate on him. He succeeded on
okay.
that flat check.
Nice.
All right, so then all right, so both of those technically hit. So roll the damage from the first one and then roll the damage for the second one.
Nudge Fate can only be used on one of those rolls, though, right?
The
Correct.
second one was a
Okay.
hit, though.
Yeah, the second one, I also flat checked 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so then-
only one of them will be,
Okay. Fair, no, good call. Good call. Well,
And that's another.
unfortunately the fates helped you once. They haven't helped you again. The
And-
tree is
and
dead.
nudge-
Rokuro.
and remove Nudge Fate from yourself because it's gone now.
We still fighting a
got it.
bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
It didn't run away. Sakasu
I'm gonna
went up
kill
and got in
it.
its face. Sakasu, if you had not approached it, I was going to cast Sanctuary on Ji-Wen, which would probably have made it, which the bear would have not seen him as a
That's it.
target unless it made a save and would have run off.
Goodbye, bear.
Had Rokuro not approached it, I was going to
Yeah.
use one more banishing touch to launch it to his feet as it died.
Yeah. Well, it's dead now, sadly.
Yep.
Yeah, it's it.
I've become the new kill stealer.
Very unfortunate outcome that these poor bears were whipped into a frenzy by that monstrous tree. I'm going to try to recall knowledge and see what I know about that freaking monstrous tree and what the hell it was. Recall knowledge. There we go. That auto hides, so you'll need to reveal
Yep,
it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
You
Mediocre.
know that was an awakened tree, mostly known as an arboreal, which is usually the guardian of the guardians of a forest. It is a little odd that it decided to disrupt and rush those bears, however, as usually they kind of are one with nature.
It didn't attack any of us, right?
Didn't have a chance to.
Summon tiger, but yeah, it never made it to any of us. What would make a creature like an awakened tree hostile to denizens of the forest? That is the taint of whatever is bringing this lumber baron. I have a feeling is
Oh, I'm sure
not
it's that
simply a
taint's
lumber
fault.
baron. It is some evil entity that is trying to establish its foothold.
Ji-Wen, go ahead, and I'd like you to make a quick perception check, please.
You got it.
You notice your lantern, the dark flame from your lantern tipping towards the awakened tree, and you do see threads of darkness being brought in by your lantern.
I believe that you are correct. It seems to be that the tree is getting some sort of dark powers within it.
Oh, you're
you
enlarged.
sound-
I was like, what the hell is he? It's the booming enlarged voice.
Yep. For
I
5
was like,
minutes.
what the hell is he doing?
Why is he doing that? It's weird. Now you know what?
Why does he sound retarded all of a sudden?
Bear meat.
It's bear meat.
What did you do to him?
I made him larger. It should wear off very soon.
You were very wise to hasten Rokuro. It is something that I often do. I was not close enough. It is very effective with this group.
Thank you.
Bear meat indeed.
Well,
Tea house has already too many bear heads.
Is every day this adventurous for you all?
Some more than others.
I'm going to pull
By the
the,
way,
the
that
hood of the.
is the,
Has
that
she,
is
not,
the image that. Go ahead.
has she not mentioned anything that we're ghosts yet?
I was just about to say, I'm going to pull the hood back from my cloak now that we're out in the daylight to make sure she can get a
last night, but I was sleeping.
very well. It was. I asked then, and it was like shadowy and dark. It was believable that she hadn't noticed yet. But we're in the daylight now, and I'm making sure she can see quite clearly, 5 feet away. You know, if you are going to travel with us to Karahai, you must understand. Yes, every day can be like this. Because we are truly from Willowshore.
Mm-hmm.
We are trapped between the life we once had in Willowshore, which apparently was 50 years ago, and
Hundreds
of years ago. Hard to
hundreds of
say
years
every
ago.
day is like this. We are very old.
Mm-hmm. Rokuro, now that you're here, I want you to make a perception check for me, please.
Ew.
while he's doing that, the phantasmal killer image the bear was given was just the inside of the tea house. With
What time is it? I'm gonna inspiration that. Not much better. In fact, well, a little better.
playing with the boxes. Go ahead.
All right. Rokuro, as you're kind of looking over at Rin, the Kitsune, you notice a familiar shimmer that you and your allies currently share.
Ah. I don't say anything.
All right.
Not supposed to tell ghosts that they ghost.
So, in response to you, Jinun, she would say, going to Karahai would still very much benefit me. And if more creatures like that giant tree are about, I would ask for your protection.
You a question. Why do you want to go to Karahai?
She looks down at her child, whom, as you guys, the child is awake and it is looking around. She
Does Rokuro
My son.
notice if the child has a shimmer?
It's hard for him to say at the moment with the mother's shimmer.
Given that I was like literally right in front of her and close enough to make it obvious to her that we have that shimmer, can I get a perception
may.
roll?
You
Thank
may.
you. I would think that any of us at this point, since we're out of combat, should probably have that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been trying to get to Karahai? I want you to
Recently.
think about that.
It's been but a
Was
few
that a
days.
success?
It was not a success, unfortunately, Jinun.
All right. No one.
Jiwen and Sakasu, if either of you wish
I'm gonna
to make
inspiration it
perception
then.
checks.
I'm going to inspiration
Good
that.
call.
Where does your husband live?
Nope, still not.
Sakasu doesn't care enough.
And G Win wants to check out the tree with the darkness and see if he could figure out more about it.
All right, very good. My husband, he lives in a hunter's shack deeper in the woods.
I think we should all go pay him a visit before we go to Karahar.
At that, her fur kind of bristles and her ears kind of set down. I just left from there. What more do you want from it?
No, you can wait outside. We need to talk to him. It is important.
As you wish.
I am sure you had more things to care for the young one at the shack that you probably left behind when leaving in such a hurry. We should go back and make sure you and the child have the best chance of making it to Karahai, even if my shack fails you.
I am unsure about this course of action, but I find that often Rokuro's wisdom is worth following, even if it is not always clear exactly why. But yes, once we approach the cabin, you should hold back. I know you are not defenseless. Clearly you have powerful magic. But I will defer to Rokuro what he wishes to resolve at the cabin.
Excuse me.
Okay. Very good. So, Ji-Wen, you were taking a closer look at the tree.
You know what?
All right, go ahead and by this time your make your monster grow and large has worn off. The tree is about here. Go ahead, and I would like for you to let's see. You may go ahead and you can either make for me nature, occultism, or arcana check.
All
Take
right.
poison.
Is it a lore?
It could be lore related if you're looking for some legends.
Okay. Well, it's just like if it's more of an action, I will go for one of those skills. If it's a lore, I can use my esoteric lore as a substitute. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a lore check.
Okay. And then nice.
Okay. So as you're looking over the tree, what's left of it, you do happen to notice some runes etched into the bark. They're shattered and distorted, and they're unfortunately difficult for you to make out. But you do sense some dark purpose to these.
All right, then G-Win is going to do his best to etch them out in like paper and such and bring them back to Janoon.
Okay.
I will try to make an Arcana lore to see if I understand, or an Arcana check to see if I understand what they are.
You get a +1 for being in my lantern's light.
Ah, that's true. That is true. And I cannot inspire that. That just gets to be a full-on critical fail. Yay.
Unfortunately,
These runes are meaningless.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't even think these are runes. I think they are just burn marks from some long ago scarring this tree experienced. Look, the curve has no recurve, and the cross hatching is. Why do you waste this time?
It is very clear. This was a heart here, and this said Randy, and on the other half it said I can't make the rest out.
Yes, with kind of the half arrow in one part of the heart. Yes, that is all it is. Two lovers marking a tree.
I don't believe that's correct, but we must not discount when it comes to knowledge outside of Willowshore. Much could have changed within 100 years.
Yes, well.
You know what? I feel a little bad. You guys actually, from Dragon Noodle Soup earlier, we've filled the Miracle Bar. So you guys get an inspiration from that. I totally missed it. So go ahead and make note of it. And make sure that you've got that down on your sheet. All right.
Show us the way. Please.
As you wish. Actually, I would like for you to make a if you're going to try to convince her, because she really doesn't want to go, somebody needs to lead this and be diplomatic about it.
I mean, G-Win should be the one who's doing it. 26.
All right.
Do I need to be going for inspiration?
She looks at you all, and there is a look of defiance in her face. Her child then goes, and she looks down at it, and her gaze changes from that of a hardened mother to just one who cares for her child. Softens, like, follow me. And she leads you off into the woods.
Follow.
As you guys go through the forest, the snow is still there, but this particular smaller area, you find a small, as she said, hunting lodge. The snow around the area is mostly melted, and you guys can't tell very well from here, but the lodge itself looks charred and burned up.
Chakasu, you and Jinoon stay with her back here, a distance.
All right. Don't wander more than 60 feet away.
Very well.
Where's the
There's a door right
Door is
here.
right
That is
in
the
front
end.
of
okay.
Yep.
What's her name again? Or what's her last name? Did you say her last name?
We didn't get a last name.
Rin.
It's just Rin.
Just Rin.
you. What is your husband's name?
Zan.
Zan.
Zan, are you here?
Rokuro, as you walk, yeah?
She doesn't seem to notice that it's all burnt up, does she?
Her gaze is currently she is averting her gaze towards the house.
Fair enough. Okay. What are we saying?
So as I was saying, as you enter the place and look around, you come upon two burned bodies.
Two burned bodies.
Boy, two burned bodies.
I looked for a third.
Go ahead and make for me a perception check.
G1 would be doing the same.
30.
You find no third body.
June was checking
You
out
do
until he moved down.
You find what?
So, back here. Oh, no. About here, you found a crib far from the flame, or away from the flames.
Mm.
The crib is empty.
I use my religion to try and summon Zan.
Okay, go ahead and make me
either spirit lore or whichever one you want me to use. I'd prefer religion.
use spirit lore.
Damn it.
Well, but also, if you're actually going to try to summon him here, that would actually be an occult roll.
Well, take off 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You attempt to summon Zan.
Wait, I'm sorry. No. Add 1. My bad.
Add 1? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
What are you what are you offering to try to summon him here?
What am I trying to offer him?
Yes.
Redemption.
How are you trying to Okay.
Unfinished business.
Jiwen, as you see Rokuro begin to do this, your lantern flares up as a darkened figure a shadow begins to step and emerge from one of the two bodies here.
Yeah.
And in a dry voice, yeah, please say that again.
The company that you have called has been summoned.
Do I see it?
Yeah, I'm working on the token right now. In a dry, crackled voice, it says, "Why have you summoned me?"
We need to talk.
In what manner?
With words, obviously.
Is he a Kitsune?
No. At the moment, his form has no wolf. He's just a shadow. He is not fully figured.
Okay.
What do we need to discuss?
Did you murder your wife?
You see the darkness begin to grow and envelop it. And you see the sparks of an ember begin to form. No.
Are you sure?
I lashed out at her.
Yes, and why are you both dead?
I don't know. All I remember is striking her for speaking out. And then he looks down. Grew dark.
So it is a fair assumption to say that you probably killed her and in your despair burned yourself along with her, yes?
All I remember is the smell of kerosene, oil.
If you wish for
then
forgiveness to
darkness.
move on, you need to acknowledge what you have done.
Okay. Now you may make a religion check,
Yes, sir.
Rokuro.
Ooh.
Oh,
When you notice that the darkness continues to grow around you all, your lantern does begin to grow ever brighter. As it does so, and as Rokuro stares this being down, you notice part of the man's head begin to take shape. And indeed, he appears to be an Asian man. He begins to say, "While I did not kill her, she did strike back.
so who
I
killed
found
you?
a death.
She killed them both, I'm betting.
Yeah, but why is he so full of darkness and she's not, though?
Because we haven't confronted her about it. You were confronting him.
Remember the last fire
He,
thing we came across?
Uh,
Let it
By the
play
way,
out.
Kyle,
Let it play
wow.
out.
he, yep.
Let it play
So
out.
he
I have a
does.
plan.
He's stated. So I struck her. She stabbed me. I stumbled back. Became consumed in flame.
One more question.
I was. Yes.
Is the
Yes.
child still alive?
His eyes shoot. His eyes open wide, and he looks towards the crib, and he pushes his way past you. Where's my son?
Your son, if still alive, will be cared for. But you need to make your peace and move on. You cannot dwell here in darkness any longer.
Did you know what she was?
He looks past Rokuro towards Jiwen, and he says, "She was a gift I never should have been given." Slowly then staggers back and crumples to the ground. Could never support her. And so I drowned my sorrows.
Would she have ever struck you if you had not struck her first?
He looks up at you and he says, "I struck her many times. Why would have that last time been any different?"
People have a breaking point. I just start to chant to send him on his way. I've had enough with him at this point. After he
All right.
said that, she went at the ready.
Go ahead and make one more religion check.
Yes, sir.
Jiwen, are you doing anything?
I mean, he's prepared. He's just thinking things through.
Not bad.
Not bad. with that, Rokoro, what do you see? Do you see him consumed by darkness, or do you see him fade away? What do you see?
You're asking me what I see?
Sure. You flavor this. You're trying to send him on to the lady.
I see him come to grips with his regret of what he's done, and in anguish, he fades away. Where he goes,
All right.
no idea. But
Yeah,
if
no, that is not.
Times, I don't expect him to have a good end, especially since he knew he was not deserving of her.
Yep, no, Rokoro, you are correct. That is for the lady to decide.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, he stands there, his arms at his side, and he just fades away as dust.
I look to G1 and I say, we need to be very careful how we deal with her.
We need to check one thing before we do that. We saw the body that the shadow came from. G1 is going to go to the other body and investigate it.
Okay. Yep. You can make a perception roll.
Rokuro, you are a healer. You need to determine if this body was either a human or kitsune.
That'd be perception or medicine.
My perception is higher. I'll go with that.
Okay.
While they were doing this inside, I would like to have been having a conversation with her.
Okay.
Question:
We'll get to
did
that
I
in a
use an
moment.
inspiration in that encounter? I don't remember.
I don't believe so.
All right, then I will use my last one to redo that one, because that was a shitty roll. Well, it wasn't shitty, but I don't want to fuck it up. There we go. It's a little better.
The other figure does appear to have. You see the charred snoot and the skeletal remains of what would have been a kitsune.
It was.
He said that she was a gift. I don't think he meant that as he was not good enough for her.
Well, that is what he said.
Yes. He said that it was a gift and he was not able to support. We might need to be very... you've already mentioned that we have to be careful.
She is very dangerous, and if our child is still alive, this could go very badly.
Yes. And the child was kitsune. Unfortunately, Janoon is not here. He might be able to tell us if an offspring between a kitsune and a human would be able to produce another kitsune.
Half kitsune, maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
Is there a way to roll if we've ever seen such a thing?
Yeah, actually, could I use esoteric knowledge on that?
You can use esoteric, and Rokuro, that would be nature or society.
32.
Roll nature.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, not
So-
so bad.
Not bad, but Jiwen wins out. There are plenty of tales of kitsune and humans interacting and, in fact, engaging in marriages. As far as their children, nothing odd is ever stated in those tales.
That's why would one get married if they cannot produce offspring?
They can.
So we don't know if the offspring was either kitsune or human?
Well, clearly it was kitsune. Well, these
Unless-
things-
Unless she
Child
cheated
does
on
look
him.
kitsune.
Either way, I don't think it matters. It matters if the kid is alive or not, really.
Yeah.
I mean, for player knowledge, not that the characters know, but the children of Kitsune and a non-Kitsune can inherit either of the parents' lineages. Many assume that a human baby born to a Kitsune is simply a Kitsune that has not yet revealed their true form, which has led to the widespread misconception that all offspring of Kitsune are themselves. They become one or the other. There's not a mixed ancestry of them. They either turn out to be human or whatever the other parent is, or Kitsune. It could be a Kitsune and an orc. They could have an orc or a Kitsune.
Shut your mouth. We don't mess with furries.
All right.
Good. Let's not overcomplicate this.
Yep.
Right.
So
No,
while
it's
you
pretty
both are
complicated
discussing that,
already.
in there, we will go to Sakasu. And what, my dear friend, are you doing?
In order to distract her and try and suppress her dark memories of the last interaction she had with her drunkard husband, I'm going to engage her in conversation, start asking her about her life here, about how they met, what caused her to fall in love with him, what were his best qualities, and have her start to describe him in the light that she saw them as they were, as he was gifting her with the child that she so wonderfully cherishes.
I like that. I like that a
I
lot.
do too. That was Jin-Hoon is just gonna stand there and listen and smile and.
I was hoping
like-
that this conversation could be happening as the dark figure comes out and he's all shadowy and starting to, and then while she starts to describe him, if it works out right, that's when he starts to take his form before accepting his fate.
Well, you know what?
We'll see how it works out.
We'll see how it works out. So, so I would like diplomacy for this, unless you can give me a good reason for a different skill.
How about the fact that I have a feat that lets me use performance in place of diplomacy?
You cheeky son of a gun. All right. Go ahead and describe the feat and make your performance roll.
Let me find the feat real quick. I know I have it. What was it called? If I can't find it, I'll just make the roll.
We're getting a little late. So go ahead and I tell you what, make the roll, and we'll get into the details of it next go around.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll make the roll.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave. We are going to let this natural 20 hang for a week, and we're going to see where we come up. I like it.
Go very bad, I have a feeling.
We'll certainly find out.
Well, we'll find out.
All right. Well, hey, we had third session in a row, no internet Jenkins. I am exceedingly happy with that. And all right, so as always, we're going to go around the horn, save me for last, and we'll go ahead and start with the man, the myth, the legend, the one with the natural 20 at the end, Circus.
That is me. I am really hoping this ends up going our way. If not, we're probably in a whole heap of trouble, because Sakasu is trying to get the good ending here, and if there's not a good ending, he's going to be throwing a lot of attention and skill towards bringing up memories she probably doesn't want to remember. So it'll be fun next week. Other than that, you can find me here not here. You can find me here next week, but other places you can find me are hanging around on my Kick channel, playing some pirate stuff when I can. I did finish what's available for it, so we may be looking for a new game soon. Tomorrow, I'll be over on JT's channel watching The Lost Boys with him for Kaiju Watch. Then Friday, over there on JT's channel. Still Vampire the Masquerade, Miami by Night, Sunday with Kaio and JT for Cyberpunk. And then, like I said, back here to find out what else is happening here. With that, I will toss it to the only other person with a reasonable amount of hair on this stream, as this is my totally real hair and Muppetosis is not a thing. History eraser button.
Yes, your delusional real hair and Muppetosis is not a thing. So I'll tell you, I don't think we're headed to a bad outcome. I think that also I'm going to assume that I'm just going to take it for granted. We've spent enough time with her. We've come to this house. We see that it's in a burned ruin. That those of us who had not yet realized that she's a ghost probably at this point realize she's a ghost. But so are we. So are we. And you said the fire didn't reach the crib. Don't know how long ago this fire took place. That might be a ghost kitsune carrying a not ghost baby kitsune.
Well, that's my fear.
Yeah, I don't think this is a bad thing. I don't think this is going to necessarily yes, and it could be a good thing too, because she's with other ghosts. And I think handled right, this could have a good outcome. It doesn't have to turn into like it did with the dead girl that we saw on the Pilgrim's Path, who, when confronted with her true state of being, burst into a flame monster. That doesn't have to happen here. In any case, that's what I think. I'm crossing my fingers for it. Unfortunately, I will not see it firsthand, because you can always find me here on Tuesday nights for Seasons of Ghosts, except for next week. I'm out. I will not be able to join remotely from the road. So we'll just have to have a session where the guys will just count on Kaio to effectively be the curmudgeonly Jin-un in the way that I would be. So, which is too bad, because I want to see what happens with this. I'll be eager to see how it turns out. And, then the week after that, I'll be back as normal, and we'll be glad to be back with you, chat. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all the support, and I will let JT tell you how much he agrees with that.
If she's confronted with too much grief of what she did, we and the child may be in trouble. Either way, no matter what scenario ends out playing out in this scenario, it's going to be bad for the kid, because his parents are dead, or its parents are dead, and we can either hopefully find it somewhere to live, or she's going to do something terrible. Hopefully not the latter. So we'll have to see how we do, and how much Sakasu pisses her off by confronting her memories or not. Ghosts are very fickle, especially ones that lash out and kill their husband. But at least she didn't kill the kid, so that means she at least cares for the kid. So there is hope. But who knows? I will also be in all the places that Circus said on my channels, and I will also be on Curse of Crimson Throne on Saturday. So come check that out. That's always a crazy-ass show with lots of laughter and sniping and making fun of Arudai, which, come on, let's face it, there's nothing better than that. Look at him. Man has a toupee.
Hasn't that poor full-headed haired man suffered enough?
Oh, and speaking of hair, Circus, even with this amount of hair, I still have about 5 times the amount of hair on me than you do. By size
Not
alone,
right now.
From size alone, I have it. It's not just up there, it's everywhere.
Sassy has him well armed with hair, though.
Yes.
Yes.
The pompadour is impressive.
That's about as real as Arudai's hair, so,
It's
Arudai's might be horsehair or something where that is,
It's real, and so is Muppetosis.
Anyway, I will give it to Mr. Moral Kumpas.
All right, I'm Mr. Moral Compass. I'm from Avenue Studios. They just finished up the Nova Beast campaign. See, I got it right this time. And so right now they're preparing for other stuff. So make sure to go check them out and check and support them. And I'll pass it over to Kaio.
Hey, everybody. Kaio Zabert, that'd be me. I'm looking forward to seeing how they handle the rest of the Kitsune. I will miss history, but I will do my best to be the old curmudgeon. Although maybe Xiang Zhao just take control for a while.
There you go. There you go. That's the idea.
But with that, thank you all very much for hanging out with us. Please be sure to leave us a like, leave us a comment, anything you'd like to talk about. A big thank you to Dragon Noodle Soup for filling the Miracle Bar tonight. That was greatly appreciated. And also another big thank you to Velrock for going mythic and supporting Legend Seeker. So please be sure to give Legend Seeker a look at on Patreon. Stop by our Discord if you can. And hey, we greatly appreciate having you all here. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of the week, and we look forward to seeing you all again later.